Gemini, welcome back, Gemini. This is So True Utility. Thank you so much for stopping by, Gemini. Thank you again for sticking around, for those who stayed with me for these past couple of months that I've been gone. Gemini, I wasn't gone on purpose. I'm going to keep a long story short. Gemini, I got really sick back in November. And no, I did not have the virus, but I did find out that I had an autoimmune disease, thyroid problems. And, you know, I had to get to the doctor and get some medicine and get my energy back. So my energy is back, Gemini. So we're going to get started with this reading. This is going to be that intimate sexual tarot reading for the month of April. So thank you again. Remember, Gemini, this is a general reading, so no, it's not going to resonate with everybody. But if you don't feel like you get a message, get a paid personal reading or check it out. Check me out again next month. All right. Until I get myself back into trying to do weeklies again, Gemini. That's my goal. All right, Gemini, let's see what's happening. Let's see if we got some good sex in the month of April, Gemini. All right, Gemini, let's get started. Let's see where this energy is at, Gemini. Let me take a sip and we're going to get started. Okay. Gemini. Starting off in April, you're looking for the truth. Gemini. Male or female, somebody is looking for the truth with the King of Swords. This is like the top of the top truth. You're going to get cut. That's what type of truth you're looking for. Because the King of Swords don't play. He's sharp with it, sharp worded. He has a smart mouth. I call him a smart aleck. But that sharp tongue will cut you to get to the truth. Okay, don't sleep on the King of Swords because he's not one to be slept on. I feel like there is a Gemini, somebody here that's looking for the truth about a marriage, about a new start, about a new foundation. Right next to the King of Swords, you got my Four of Wands. Okay, this is the Four of Wands. This is my marriage card. Congratulations on any engagements. This is my Twin Flame card. If there's any twin flames watching the video, this is the soulmate card. But I feel like somebody wants to know the truth about either an engagement or a wedding. There's an energy here like, I just want to know the truth. Do you want to marry me? Are we getting married? Are we getting a divorce? That is also in play right here. Because of this quarantine, people are learning more about each other than they ever knew. All right, guys. And because this Four of Wands was in the reverse, I feel like somebody want to know the truth about their future. Where do we stand? Where do we stand, Gemini? Are we going to go through and try to work on this marriage, or are we getting a divorce? Because the Four of Wands is in the reverse. Maybe this is just not strong enough anymore. You know, the Four of Wands is a strong foundation. Maybe the foundation just not strong enough anymore. All right, Gemini. Starting with this energy on the right. It's not good, Gemini. I feel like there's a Gemini here who is seeing a situation for what it is, seeing a relationship, a marriage for what it is, Gemini. I feel like with this, this is the Seven of Swords in the reverse. So I feel like when you found out this truth, or the truth that you're looking for regarding this marriage, it may stop this marriage. I'm just going to tell you what I see. And the reason I see, because the Seven of Swords, which to me is darkness. This is like a dark path, like the path that you don't, this the castle that's haunted. You don't want to go here. But it was in the reverse. So I feel like by making that by communicating, Gemini, about this marriage, about this wedding, about this anniversary, about whatever this is, this relationship, this new something new that you're starting together, I feel like that you're going to avoid a dark place. I just feel like somebody's avoiding taking a turn for the worse. They're going to communicate. They're going to do what needs to be done right now. Finding out the truth before we get to a situation that we can't get out of. Like, once you get here, you can get out of this dark castle, but dang, by the time you get out of it, you're going to be like, that was disastrous. You're going to realize that you basically almost killed yourself in that castle, trying to take a picture of a ghost that you didn't even need to be in there for. That's the feeling I'm getting here, okay? So I feel like you're going to avoid something dark by communicating about what's going on with this relationship, with this new start, okay? Maybe by asking somebody if they married. Maybe you never thought about asking if they was married. Maybe you do ask and you find out they is married. And you're like, you know what? I'm so glad I didn't go down that path. I'm so glad, all right? A different energy here. And I got the Hermit in my Hermit card in the sexual tarot, guys. Is somebody that has body images. I feel like there's somebody here that has body images, because the Hermit is a body image card for me. Somebody that tries to hide their body from a partner or from themselves. You could be trying to hide your body from, maybe you're not happy with your own body. So maybe you take a lot in when you meet somebody new because you don't want them to see your body because you never care for your own body. All right, Gemini. But I do feel like there's a Gemini here who does not care about what anybody thinks about their body. Like I said, and this because of the way this card fell, with the Hermit card being in the reverse, I feel like this person, whoever you met, Gemini, or if this is you, Gemini, you don't have these body issues, like these body image issues. I feel like you are you, and if they don't like you with your body the way it is, I feel like then you like, well then you know what, you could keep it moving. That's why the Hermit is in reverse, because if the Hermit was in an upright, Gemini, I would be telling you that you kind of hiding yourself from somebody, you don't want them to see the real you. But in the reverse, I feel like you ain't hiding nothing, you turning all lights on, like, listen, see me, see what you getting right here, Gemini. That's how I feel. Whoever's like this Gemini too is the type of Gemini that'll go to a nude beach, have no problem exposing their body. Now, I ain't going to a nude beach. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I like, you know, sex and sex readings, but I'm shy when it comes to my body. You won't see me carting out at no nude beach. But you never know. I ain't gonna say never. You never know. One day you just might see me carting out at a nude beach. But anyway, card energy underneath that I have is this is the Ten of Cups, okay? Ten of Cups in reverse. So I do feel like with this Ten of Cups in reverse, this is like a long-term relationship to me. This is somebody that's been in that relationship for a long time, you know, and it's a committed relationship. This is not a relationship where people cheat. This is a committed relationship. And this is somebody that's been talking to their partner like, listen, you said you was going to do this and this around the house. Like, this is a nagging energy, okay, with the Ten of Cups. This is a nagging, like, she got her, I'm going to show you the card, but she got her arms on her hip, almost like she like, you said you was going to fix the plumbing. You said you was going to replace this. You was going to do that. And none of that's getting done during this quarantine. Like, there's no excuses. I almost feel like this person is really going hard on a partner. Like, I'm tired of talking about it. There's no excuses. You said when you get off of work that you would do this. And I think, not that this person was going to leave. There's this energy here, Gemini, like, they might have threatened you. Like, I'm tired of talking, you know. Maybe this is not working, like almost like they threatened you with a divorce, but they did not say divorce. But that feeling that you got was like, if I don't do it, they may leave. You know, they may leave. I feel like somebody got on their husband or wife about things they said they was going to do, and they getting it done, because this is what the card looked like in the upright, guys, with the Ten of Cups. Somebody is arguing, petty. It's like that, you know, a little nagging argument, all right, about stuff that they know should have been done. This was in the reverse. All right. And the energy on the left I have is the Chariot in the reverse. So the Chariot is forward movement. I think somebody got on that butt about to their husband or wife about getting things done. And like I said, I feel like they had threatened them. Like, I'm going to go. If you don't do what you said you was going to do. They didn't say divorce. I don't think you threatened them like, I'm going to divorce you. But it was almost like they knew what you meant, and they knew you meant business, because it avoided the Chariot. Like, the Chariot is forward movement, like moving on in life, like continuing forward. It was in the reverse. I think this avoided almost a serious like argument during this quarantine. I ain't saying they was going to divorce you, but they might have walked away. That's what I'm saying, Gemini. That was the feeling I got here. I do have a greedy queen. Gemini, we got a greedy queen energy in April. This is my greedy queen. Now, the greedy queen showed up in my Taurus. So maybe there's a Taurus Gemini connection. But anyway, this person right here, there's no reason for this kind of greed. We going through everybody in this together, y'all. You being greedy like this, like don't want to help nobody. Just probably hoarding. One of them people that took all the toilet paper, huh? That's you, Gemini? I know that's not you. I'm only kidding, y'all. I'm only kidding. But anyway, whoever this is, though, they is being greedy. They may be using you too, Gemini, for your money, for your wealth. They're greedy. They don't want to share the wealth. And they're being greedy during a time when they can offer to help. And that's bad karma. That's bad karma. With the queen, the greedy queen. This is the queen of pentacles. So like I said, maybe somebody not helping nobody out financially when there's no reason, when you have enough. I can see if you didn't have, you don't give if you ain't got. But if you got enough to give and still be okay, I'm not saying just give your everything, but there's some people that's not, you know, that's really legit people out here, and helping them and giving them a helping hand and during this time of need is not going to hurt nobody, all right? And I feel like greedy queen, justice is underneath her. Like somebody gonna get justice for what I said. That's bad karma. That is bad karma. If you don't take this heed and not be greedy during this time, you could avoid a justice call because this was in the reverse. So I feel like if this queen will stop being greedy, or whoever, a king in a greedy queen energy, because this could be a man and just being in a greedy queen energy. If you don't stop your ways, you're gonna cause the hands of justice to come back at you. I said this is karma. That's bad karma. This is not a good time to be greedy like this if you can't help it, you know. But it was in the reverse. I think you can reverse that. Stop being. This ain't the time to be greedy. This was in the reverse. Justice in the reverse. Like you won't have to wait for justice if you do the right thing. There'll be justice. Okay. Energy at the bottom. We got some arguments, some futile arguments, arguing about whatever y'all arguing about in April. Money, problems, somebody else is like with the 5 of Wands here. I feel like y'all be arguing. It's almost like this argument and then y'all end up having sex. It's like a argument that stir y'all up to have sex. Almost like, you know, like sex and then, what is that? Makeup sex is the best sex. Almost like y'all argue and fight to have that good sex. I don't know. I don't know who doing this, but whoever doing this is that it's futile. We'll be arguing about the same old stuff we're knowing. We're going to get right back into the bedroom. Like, really? With the 5 of Wands here? Taking action, huh? Arguing to take action for sex. This action, Wands are action cards. So, I don't know what y'all arguing about, but, you know, it must not be all that for y'all to still be having sex, right, Gemini? Right next to that, I got my Ace of Wands. Y'all could be arguing about somebody else, too. There could be somebody coming into the picture. The Ace of Wands was in the reverse, right next to that. So the argument could be about somebody thinking about, or somebody had cheated. I don't know. There could be somebody else here, which is causing y'all to argue, but y'all still have sex, even though somebody else stepped out and has sex. I don't know, but that's what I'm picking up. But anyway, with the Ace of Wands here, I got my wild girl. This girl is wild. She loved the big one. She got the big one. I'm going to show you the card. But anyway, this girl is different, or guy, just carrying a feminine energy. But I feel like this person is totally different than anything that you've been with before. Anyone you've been with before. This person loves to have sex outside. They don't mind showing off their body. They'll go outside. They'll go naked. They'll go to the new beach with you. Like, this person do not mind. You got you a good one. When you go, whoever got this Ace of Wands, this person takes action. This person do what need to be done, and they holding on tight to you. That's what I said. She holding on to the big one. Hold on to your ace. This is a good thing. An ace is a good thing. When you get your ace, you getting what you asked for. All right, Gemini. Right next to that, I got my Knave of Swords. Okay, you got your ace and your big one. Might have surprised you a bit, because the Knave of Swords is like, surprise. That's my Knave of Swords. The Knave of Swords come with a surprise. Look at where her hand at in his hand. So it's almost like this person came with a bit of a surprise for you. You was like, wow, I didn't know. I didn't know you had the big one. I did not know. And it's almost like it's a little scary, whoever going through this. Like, this person really threw you. But listen, the Knave of Swords, this person, they'll communicate with, they talk to you all the time like, oh, I didn't know you didn't know. Because this is a sword. This is communication. So I feel like this person does talk with you. Y'all able to communicate about it. And if both of y'all on the same page for sex, then by all means, if everybody on the same page, have sex. Y'all grown. Do what you do. Long as we communicating about it, all right? Energy at the top, I got my Knave of Cups. So we had the Knave of Swords and we got the Knave of Cups. So this is the Knave of Cups, is my party knave. This that person that you get with, Gemini. Y'all have fun now. Here's the thing. Ain't nobody partying right now during this quarantine, unless you're partying with your family in the house. But I do feel like this is the Gemini that parties, okay? And they have fun with their friends when they go out, or with a friend when they go out. They have a good time. They like to drink, love to drink, and probably like to drink red wine, whoever this person is, because they spilling it. And I do kind of feel like when y'all get together with this group of people, or this person, that sometimes you seem to be the one that always come out of pocket. I always say that the Knave comes with a surprise. The Knave of Cups is always a good time, but it's a good time on your dime, Gemini. So all I'm saying is, I'm not saying they're using you. So don't get it wrong. Like, I ain't spending my money. Sometimes people get a little like, it ain't me. I'm not saying that they're using you. I'm just saying, if you the one that's always wants to have, you don't mind having the fun, but then you always coming out of pocket, they not gonna come out of pocket. So tell this person, like, they got it this time. Like, you get the drinks this go round. If they your friend, which I believe they is, and they do love you, because there's y'all been knowing each other for such a long time, and there's a lot of love here with this group or person. I feel like you could tell them that, okay? You know, and if this is just a couple and y'all do this thing, y'all go out, y'all party, y'all drink, y'all have fun, y'all might even have sex every now and then. Maybe you starting to feel like you are the one that basically cover everything. Let this person know that, hey, it's your turn. I covered the weekend and the weekend before that. Your turn. And mean it. And you know what? If they go, then they wasn't your friend to begin with, but I don't think that's the situation. I just think they think that you enjoy paying all the time because you never say no. All right, so you might have to say no. All right, that's the Knave of Cups. Don't give up on your wish, Gemini. Don't give up. I feel like there's a Gemini that's wishing for somebody, and I feel like you at this point where you like, my wish is already April. I've been single for all these years. I'm never going to get this person. Guess what? Just when you give up on your wish do not come. Stop giving up. It may take another 10 years. I know you don't want to hear that. Like, why should I wait 10 years for a wish? That's how things work, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes everything had to line up so that you and your wish could be together, and maybe, you know, the universe is still working on it. So don't you give up. The universe ain't gave up. You can't give up. So this is definitely my wish card, the star card. This is that person that lay on their back and they wish for something, you know, something different. Somebody like them, you know. You want somebody wild. You wishing for that person that's just like you, the kind of person that you like. All right, so don't give up on your wish, Gemini, in this month of April. The last card, Gemini, I have is the Empress in reverse. So, Empress, you know where you stand. Empress, you are like up high. You right underneath the Queen. So you the Empress. People come to you. They look up to you. They look up to your energy. You got that strength. You carry around a strength that other people just don't carry. Your energy step into the room before you do. All right, Gemini? But I feel like something is going on here, or maybe something happened and it's causing you to not feel like your normal self in April. I feel like maybe as the Empress, maybe you slept with somebody that's kind of took something from you. And I always say with this particular card, with the Empress card, is people become attracted to people with power. And the Empress carry a lot of power, a lot of weight. And I feel like you may have made a bad decision, sleeping with somebody that you shouldn't have slept with, or somebody, and it kind of like got you feeling like, maybe even at work, and you kind of like, I shouldn't have did it. And now you feel a little bit less than yourself. You still the Empress. Oh, well, we make mistakes. That's just how I put it. Oh, well, we made mistakes. You probably shouldn't have slept with him. You shouldn't have, because he wasn't no good. But guess what? She wasn't no good. It is what it is. But you still the Empress. They don't, just because they tried to take your energy don't mean they took your energy, okay? All right, Gemini? Thank you so much, Gemini, for stopping by again, guys. Stay safe, and I'm going to see you guys next month. Bye, guys.